Look, we all know that I'm the best YouTuber on the face of the planet, and you probably think I'm also the best TDS YouTuber. And before this exact moment, you would have been right. But I have breaking news! I've discovered not only the next big TDS YouTuber, but also most likely one of the next big content creators on the platform. But before I reveal who that is, I need you to smash those like and subscribe buttons, because you might not like me after this. You're gonna be like, oh, now that I know who this new person is, Harrison's editing is so lame. So without further ado, let's find out who I'm talking about. Are you guys excited for this? I'm excited. I've never made a video like this before, but then again, there's never been a TDS YouTuber like this before. I'm talking about the one and only Propellars. I want to see you guys get this man to 10,000 subscribers. That means that if 2,000 people watch this video that have never heard of him before, go over to his channel and hit subscribe when this video is over, he will hit 10,000 subscribers today. That would be amazing for both you and him. And I'm going to show you why. Now, as you can see, I've watched a few of his videos already. Let's go down and see how long he's been making videos for. So some of his first videos were from a year ago. Looks like he's made videos occasionally. He's had TDS videos going up for 11 months ago, 9 months ago, 6 months ago, and then it looks like probably just in the last couple of months he started releasing more content. So what I want to do is take a look at his most recent video. The videos themselves are pretty short. This one's just under 5 minutes, but you can see he's got one for 3 minutes, 2.5, 5.5, 1.5, and he released his most recent one 6 days ago, and the one before that came out 13 days ago, and the one before that came out 2 weeks ago. So it looks like it probably takes him a week to edit these, and you're gonna see why. We're gonna watch the first 30 seconds of his most recent video. It just blew me away. You guys are gonna love this.
Tower Defense Simulator has a lot of badges. However, the game also has 7 lesser known unreleased badges, which are generally more objective based and range from as easy as joining the game to as difficult as beating Fallen mode with exactly 1 HP. So I joined the game, getting the first unofficial badge, and decided to go for the dual power badge, which requires you to defeat a dual lane map. For this first run, I ended up in a duo game on Candy Lane, and I made the first mistake of the challenge by picking Fallen mode. And this run got a little scary. There were multiple extremely close calls.
Okay, so that's the first 30 seconds. The one part that specifically blew my mind was this Candy Valley scene right here. I have no idea how he gets these graphics to look like this. This is the part of the video where I'm gonna go ahead and jump into examining like what is so amazing. Not that you guys need me to tell you what's amazing. Obviously, you can see it right there. That's insane editing for someone who makes TDS content. So let's look at this specifically. Like, how would you even get this image? I don't even know. This is obviously like 2 layers here. It looks like he's cut out the Candy Valley name, probably from the TDS wiki, but he's making it go behind this mountain. I was so impressed with that. That is really next level. So that's really what made me think this guy deserves more subs. I've got to get the word out about this before he blows up to 1 million subscribers. You know, it's just like I say about myself. You don't want to have to explain to your grandchildren why you did not sub to JustHarrison before he hit 1 million subscribers. You also don't want to have to explain to them why you didn't sub to Propellars before he hit 1 million. I am doing you guys a huge favor. Come on. Let's take a look at a video I haven't watched yet. Let's see the first few seconds of the craziest glitch in TDS history.
In July 2021, the single most game-breaking glitch in TDS history was discovered, which would temporarily serve to completely destroy the game's balance in every aspect possible. I'm talking about the military-based lag glitch.
How does he do this where he's in the game and he makes the minigunner just disappear, but everything looks perfect? Like the grass looks perfect. Like, does he take 2 screenshots? I don't understand. Oh, and then look here again. He's got the text behind the trucks. That is really cool, man. I have no idea how he does this stuff. Like I keep saying, it's just, it blows my mind. Maybe you guys are not as impressed as I am. I think it's amazing. He probably had like a parent that was an editor and taught him all this stuff, or took some kind of editing class in high school. But you know, why should I just sit here and wonder how he does all this stuff? Why don't I get in touch with him on Discord and ask him? If that's what you were thinking, you'd be right. I got an exclusive interview with the man behind the Propellars channel so that I could know more about his editing style and you guys could know more about his channel. So without further ado, let's go ahead and meet the man, the myth, the legend, the Propeller himself. How are you doing today?
You know, pretty great. It's a great Friday afternoon.
So let's go ahead and start with the first question. What got you into tower defense, making tower defense simulator videos specifically?
Well, I got into TDS during the 2020 Egg Hunt because it was a featured game. And I was with some friends. We were trying to get every egg in the game. And as we played the game, I just really liked it because I'd never played a tower defense game before, and it was something really unique. So from there, I don't know, I just kind of ended up coming back to the game. As a friend group, we kind of played it a lot. got into the game pretty heavily.
And that's how you got into tower defense sim. I think a lot of people started playing around that time as well. What made you want to make specific YouTube videos about the game? Because I did go through your channel and I did look and notice that you were making TDS videos, I believe a year ago.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot more videos that are privated too, but basically, like, I got into YouTube and I just, like, barely post maybe a video a month, only really when I felt like it. But then one day, a TDS update came out and I was like, you know, I'm gonna make a video on this, it's gonna be amazing. So I made the video, didn't really think much of it. But then I woke up the next day and it had like 500 views or something, and I was like,
Nice.
"Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a huge YouTuber! Wow!" And that like it ended up doing pretty well. It got like 40k views in like a week, which was insane at the time. And
Yeah.
I was like, you know, I'm just gonna make TDS videos because they do so good.
Do you remember what update that was?
Yeah, it was actually the Frost Invasion update, and it's kind of funny because the event got delayed a day, which was actually good because it got delayed to a Friday, which let me stay up very late making the video because I didn't have school.
So that's really cool to hear that that was when you really started to focus on the game. Would you say that's accurate? Did you start to like really become more like dedicated to making TDS YouTube videos at that time?
Yeah, definitely. I was like putting out multiple videos a week on TDS. Bad videos, but you know, I thought they were good. I was making a ton of content. Most of it's private now, but like I was going pretty hard.
So I'm wondering why you privated certain videos.
I have like probably like 80 or so videos which are private, mainly just because like they're all really bad and I don't want anyone to find my channel through those videos. So I just kept like 10 or 15 up just because nostalgia or whatever.
Okay, that's very interesting because that brings me to specifically what I like about your videos. You do have some videos from back then still public that people can watch. I haven't gone back and watched the older ones. Specifically, the video that I found that led me to your channel was the I Made TDS Towers fight. I watched that, and first of all, I was blown away with the creativity of the editing, but I also thought the video concept itself was really funny and really interesting. So can you tell me a little bit about those two things? One, how you kind of come up with your concepts for what you want to make in the videos, and then two, how exactly did you get your editing skills? So can we start with that? All right, super amazing, awesome. Technical Harrison strikes again, and I changed scenes here from the full screen me to where I'm tinier in the bottom right hand corner and you can see what's on my desktop. Well, I completely forgot to put in the audio capture to capture his audio coming through Discord at this point, so there's no audio for his answers, which is too bad because this is definitely the best part of the interview. I'm actually asking him about his editing. So what I'm gonna do now is just sum up what we talked about, what my questions were, and what his answers were. And the answer to the question that I just asked was, how exactly did he get his editing skills? And he says something along the lines of when he started YouTube about 1.5 or 2 years ago, he was doing short form, heavily edited content where he would just look up every single kind of editing technique that he wanted to know about. And this is literally his answer for how he figured out how to do all that complex editing stuff. He just Googled it. He doesn't have any kind of special training. I was blown away by that answer. And that's what I wanted you guys to know. For everything that he needed to know to make these awesome videos, he just looked it up online. That is good news for everyone out there that wants to become a good editor. You could just learn by watching YouTube videos. And then he got some inspiration from this person. I actually did capture his answer here, so check this out.
By the name of Generic Stud, I got recommended one of his videos randomly, and I was like, this is like the peak of what I want to do. So I just kind of like tried to copy him for a bit and then just kind of branched off of that.
And then I asked him who this person is, like what kind of videos they make, and he says that they make Lego videos. Then I go on to ask him specifically about how he does this sniper shot here where the sniper's on the cliff and it disappears. And his answer is that it's really simple. All you do is take 2 shots, one where the sniper's there and one where it isn't. And you don't want to move your camera at all. And then in your editing software, you just fade one image into the other and it looks like the sniper fades out. Now the next big thing I asked him about was, of course, this shot in the Candy Valley video. And the way he did this was to take this footage into his editing software and cut out the edges around the top of the mountain. So around the chocolates and the ice cream. And then in his editing software, he's able to create another layer and put the Candy Valley text right behind that. And I just want to make sure that I relayed those facts to y'all, because those were the two biggest things I got out of this video, was actually how to do those edits, and the fact that you can just learn how to do this stuff on YouTube is amazing. All right, and that's all of the interview that I missed. I actually have the very end of the interview that I switched back to my other scene, so I did get his responses to my questions. So let's start right back there. Okay, and so this is the last question I want to ask you. I have a lot of confidence that your channel is going to be super successful. Just going through your videos here, you have a ton of views on basically every single one. Like I've been saying, the editing is amazing, the storytelling is amazing, the concepts that you choose to cover are interesting. So what is your kind of plan with the future of your channel? Where do you see this going? And do you think that you're ever going to branch out from Tower Defense Sim to any other Roblox games?
I definitely like to branch out in the future, but that's definitely a far ways off, because the thing is, I still have like a lot of ideas for TDS and a lot of really good ideas I just haven't done yet, because they're pretty time challenging and just challenging in general. But like, you know, summer's coming up, gonna be a lot of time. I want to make some of the more like unrealistic, crazy ideas into actual reality, because like I have a lot of them. They're gonna take a lot of time, but they'll be like really good videos.
Nice, that's very exciting to hear. Do you think that you're going to make longer videos, or do you think they're going to stay kind of shorter format?
I think like 2 to 5 minutes is probably going to stay the range, just because anything past that would take like far too long to make, just in terms of like a 5-minute video is already like pushing the envelope. So to go longer than that would be not really feasible.
Okay, and last question, about how long does it take you to edit a video? Is it about a week?
Well, it kind of depends on the video length. For like a 5-minute video, like my most recent one, that took like around a week and a half. But for like a 2 to 3 minute video, that probably takes like maybe 4 or 5 days, depending on how much work I put in.
Okay, very cool, man. Best of luck to you. I will be watching your channel, and I cannot wait for you to hit 1 million subscribers.
Thank you so much.
And that's the end of the video. Once again, be sure to go over and subscribe to this bloody legend right now before he hits 10 million subscribers. And if you happen to still like my video with this really bad editing, go ahead and smash that like button with your forehead. Hit that sweet subscribe button with your big toe. And turn on notifications however you can, so you don't miss any of my amazing upcoming content. And I will see you guys next time. Take care, be safe, and never forget what I always say. I'm still a pretty good YouTuber, right?